A's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. The A's set to take on the Wareham Gatemen for the third time this season, and it's time for the Manager Show. I'm Josh Schaefer, joined by Anglers manager Tom Holliday. Coach, we didn't have a chance to talk to you yesterday at Fenway on camera, but a Bourne Braves team took you guys down a couple of days ago, one of the worst offensive teams in the league, but you guys went on the road and struggled to put the bat on the baseball. What was your overall impression of Wednesday's contest against the Braves?
Well, it was one of those flat games. We were just flat. We didn't do anything good, and you're going to have that. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's everyday baseball. I know you kind of go into a place like that and you think, well, if we just score a couple, we'll win. And you know, it was a good game for 7 innings, and quite frankly, at 2-1, you know, we made a move. We brought in a lefty to face 2 lefties, with the idea that we're going to find out if we have a guy down there that we can do this in a tight game. So we needed a tight game to bring, you know, Jeremy in right there, and we did. And okay, he didn't get it done, but maybe the next time he does and he wins us a game. So chasing the scoreboard at 4-1, as flat as we were, I mean, it just, you know, it was almost cashed in at that time. So it's done, it's over with, and you have a semi-day off yesterday, and you come back and play again today. And I think I told you this a couple of times last year, this game's about short memory. You don't really have time. Players don't have time to think about the other day, and you know what? I have a little bit of time to do it because I still have to make some roster moves. So without using it as a threat, and I hate that. The fact is I have to find out about guys in certain situations so I can, you know, finalize my roster.
You got a couple new guys here. Houston Morrill, Parker Scott is back, 2 guys from Oklahoma State. And then today you add Jack Owen from Auburn, another lefty. You just mentioned a couple of lefties in the Bourne game. What do you like about Jack Owen? And
we added Swanson from Florida State. So, you know, we got like 4 new guys. So until the 2nd, which is my next, you know, influx of talent, I got to find out what I got from our new guys. So you'll see Swanson tonight. He'll play left field. And Jack Owen's going to start. You know, Jack got in yesterday, and we're going to let him throw 2 innings tonight just to get him started up here and get into the feel of it. And I don't think we have anything to worry about with Jack Owen because I think he's battle-tested. Swanson has to come out, and I need a right-hand bat can hit left-hand pitching. Guess what? Faced a pretty good lefty tonight, so we'll find out. And for the next 4 or 5 days, you're going to see a lot of those guys that are basically, you know, on the bubble.
We talked about this on the Hook podcast that we just put out yesterday. Shameless plug. You can check that out on chathamanglers.com. Cooper and I were talking, and we talked about Cooper Swanson. The other day I was leaning on the cage with you during batting practice. Somebody came up and said, hey, this Swanson guy, is he a pitcher or a hitter? And you said, the kid's a hitter. What was your communication like with Cooper Swanson from the time that he finished his year at Florida State to the time he got here in Chatham?
Well, I got a couple phone calls from representatives of his family, and you know, the message was, you know, when do you need him? I said, well, he's already late getting here, so the sooner the better. Well, he had a little bit of delay, which most of the kids coming out of the NCAA tournament, you know, they need 4 or 5 days to get stuff done. So I said, no, it flip-flops now. No, I need to call you when I have an opening. So when I called, he was here the next day, and I like that. You know me, you know, when a kid acts like he wants to play and can't wait to play, then he scores points with me. And so he's here the next day, and I mean, like next day by noon, we jump him in here, let him take BP, and then he gets that day yesterday down in Boston. So we get him on the field, and you know, the coaches, when the season ends, they got other things to do. They got to worry about what the draft did to their recruiting classes. So then it becomes the players' job to sell you that they really want to play summer ball. Because some kids, quite frankly, when long seasons are over, they don't want to play summer ball. They need to. And the backside push they get mostly is from agents. You know, you need to be in Cape Cod. You need to be seen. Well, that's good and that's good. But the bad thing is if they come up here and they don't want to be here, then you're the one that's stuck with making that decision for them after they get here. So it's kind of unique. I mean, I feel a little burnout, but then I see a guy like him. He didn't play that much this year, and he only hit $160, so he's got something to prove to people. So maybe we'll get a spark out of him.
Coach, appreciate your time today, and good luck against the Wareham Gatemen.
Yeah, apparently we'll need luck because we haven't beaten them in a while. I think we're about 4 or 5, 6 in a row or something like that.
Well, you're on top of it. I didn't even bring that up this time.
I know you don't bring it up, but somebody mumbled it already, so we'll see. Give me all the luck you can, or stick it in my back pocket.
Well, it wasn't me. We'll probably talk about that a little bit more as the Anglers Extra pregame show continues.